So I am out standing in a blueberry field. I'm with Joelle from Smith Berry Barn, and I have to say, Joelle, there has had to be some effect from this unseasonably warm weather on berries.
For sure, for sure. So what we're seeing is a very early season.
Really?
Yep, so about, I would say 2.5, almost 3 weeks early for almost every variety.
So then does that mean that there's not many strawberries left?
That means we're finished with strawberries.
Those are
yes.
already done.
Yep.
However, these seem to be awfully early.
They are. So blueberries, normally we wouldn't be able to even talk about them much right now.
Yeah.
But we're basically in about the middle of the season. You can see this cluster here has a lot of ripe fruit on it.
Amazing.
It also has a lot to come. So we're going to enjoy a long season as long as it doesn't get too much hotter. But they do not mind the heat quite as much as some other berries.
So then that means that, you know, for people that want to do you picking, they can easily start coming out now and getting berries.
Definitely, they're very nice.
And so then the sun just doesn't burn them like it can other fruit. Then.
Right, right. They have a little tougher skin, and so the softer skinned berries are a little more sensitive, but the blueberries are pretty happy right now.
And how would one go about, I mean, in my mind, I would just like start yanking off the ones that are blue.
That's just about how you do it. So what we're looking for is obviously a blueberry all the way through. We're going to avoid the ones that are still a little bit pink, and obviously the green ones. And basically you just kind of tickle the plant, tickle the berries, and they should just fall gently off.
So when they're, oh, there goes one.
Right, you're going to have to pick that one up.
I have no problem doing that.
So a little bit of just gentle tickling is what we call it, and then there you go.
And then once they're off there, then you can just take them up, you buy them, take them home, and you get to do whatever you want to with them, don't you?
Yep, and we're a no-spray farm, so feel free to pop them in your mouth right now.
Nice.
Or rinse them a little if you do decide.
And how many do you have? It seems like a lot of shrubs.
We have a couple of acres of blueberries.
Wow, so no shortage coming up anytime soon.
Nope.
Now, you also still have, though, a host of berries available. Let's run up to the store and look at some of the things there, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, so we actually were on the way to the store and I saw this beautiful stand of berries. Which raspberry is this?
So this is the Saanich raspberry. This is a new variety for us. So we planted this about a year ago and we're having our first crop on it. It's a really nice heat tolerant variety, so we're seeing a little better results right now because it is so hot.
Nice.
Often we get a little bit of sunburn on the berries right now, which is, they get kind of a whitish, one side, the side facing the sun will turn white, which is still okay. You can still pick and eat them.
But these don't look to hardly be doing that.
These look pretty good right now, and they are also root rot resistant, or supposed to be. So that's another good one for the Northwest.
Now, I think I could see, I would know where to pick on this, but give us a little primer here. How do we
Basically,
do that?
what you're looking for is the darker red. So we have the lighter red and the darker red. And you want to do a little bit of a tug, and if it doesn't come off easily, it's not ready. So you saw how easily that one came off. Yeah. And it releases right from the receptacle there, and we have our nice
And so then these ones here that look white, these are actually not even ripe yet, are they? That's why they're white.
Yep, and so we still have quite a few to come on here as well.
And I know both of us are lifting this up, but a lot of them go under the leaves.
Good fruits underneath. You have to lift them up. Yep, exactly.
Now, besides the raspberries, you have some other berries. What else is available?
So we have Marion berries right now, and we have a couple of different kinds of blackberries.
Nice.
Boysenberries.
So Joelle, I see that the receptacle is staying on the stem of these, but that's different for other berries, isn't it?
Exactly. So marionberries and blackberries retain their receptacle when you pick. So you're still looking for them to come easily off the stem, but the core will actually stay inside of the berry. And they tend to, they're more glossy. So a raspberry has kind of a dusty appearance, and the blackberries and the marions are very glossy and dark when they're ripe. And you want to look underneath them to make sure you don't have a pretty red underneath side.
And are those all you pick as well?
They are, yes.
Now, let's say, okay, you know, I did this once, I don't want a you pick, but I still want some berries. They can come out and buy them.
Definitely. We pick daily for the store, so as long as we're not sold out, come early. Come early is the best idea regardless, especially in the heat.
I was going to ask that. It would seem that early morning would be smarter, not only for the plants, but for us.
It's better for the plants. Your berries are going to be better quality if you pick early, and you'll be feeling better. It's cooler.
So because of all of this early success with berries, I suspect that your festival this year is going to be a blast, right?
I hope so.
Tell me about it.
So Berry Festival is on the 4th of July, and it goes from 11 to 3. We will have music and a barbecue, sausages, grilled sausages.
Wonderful.
We will have a face painter and wine tasting, and obviously berries.
Well,
and desserts.
And dessert.
And desserts. We'll have berry desserts.
So there you go. Well, you know, I've actually been to this festival. It is charming and delightful. Lots of fun stuff happening. So for more information, go to gardentime.tv. We'll click you over to their website for all of that stuff. But you know, they also have a great website for recipes and information about all kinds of berries. So it's always delightful to be here. Thank you so much,
Thank
Joelle.
you.